get the punish.
We've got their colors in order, so let's see who's picking into what. I'm curious because I know Will has been pretty open to picking into Cloud for doubles.
Yes.
Just because DK is a lot more of a double-edged sword. Tons of power, but like we saw with Bowser in the previous game, he's a big boy. He's going to be getting hit from all angles. It's going to be difficult for him to really get off a lot of the combos he wants to.
And there's the Cloud.
Now, Pikachu and Cloud is a team that we've seen fairly often. Pikachu not so much here on Long Island, but when it comes to like the national stage, this is like the MVD and ESAM Classic.
Yes.
All right, so stage pick, I could see them defaulting to Town and City, but I wouldn't be surprised if Smashville's the pick. Either way, I feel like it's going to be one of the Animal Crossing stages.
If I had to guess, Town City.
It's just such a good stage for all the characters that are on board.
Yeah, especially Pikachu. I want to see this Pikachu do lots of like platform-heavy text, like, you know, edge canceling and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's so many movement options available.
It's always entertaining to watch.
They're shaking their fists for
go.
their fist bumps, and they're going to go right into it.
3, 2, 1, go!
So immediately people are just swinging. Just went to go open a window, and I just see fists flying all over the place. So looking at the team comps and at least how things are going to be interacting, I can expect blue team to want to control the base platform.
Yeah, they're going to be catching a lot of landings.
And red team, they're going to be able to take really good advantage of the floating platform. So when the stage transitions to this point, I want to see if blue team's really able to take advantage of the moment. Right, with the battle taking place at the ledge, it's going to be a back throw to finishing touch, the classic. Although, you know, we don't really see that as often these days.
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
I know Chris loves to get his PK Thunder kills, but he's got to be easy on
just sort of
Trigger these
snapped.
days.
I don't know. He's just like, no, shut up. I want to play too.
He got that one stock into Buzz at Hydra, and after that, that's it. He's bloodthirsty.
Yeah, exactly. PK Chris is another example of a very young but talented player. He just showed up, and he just was good.
Although there's always room to grow, and if there's any players to really showcase that, I feel like it's going to be Will and Saiyan. Back throw from Cyberman, trying to take the stock off of Miss Saiyan. However, she's still sitting pretty, very good recovery, and trying to see if she can beat out some sort of response from Cyberman, but Will's got her covered on the landing.
I see her playing a little bit more defensive, just holding out and shield and just waiting for things to come to her.
Yeah, being as Saiyan is the only player on the screen right now with 3 stocks still, it makes a lot of sense that she's going to try and hang back, play more of the support role, let Will sort of press on, especially if it means Will's going to be able to dive in and get kills like that. Very aggressive cross slash, but it worked out.
Having a stock tank on the field in the form of Pikachu is very unnerving, in my opinion, because it's very hard to catch Pikachu. And as I say that, she gets caught.
The classic. The commentators, serious. That's how it goes. But you make a really good point. Pikachu's speed and how aggressive Pikachu can be with its reversals leaves a lot of room for Pikachu to make an excellent stock tank. But also, if the need arises, the script can be flipped, and all of a sudden Cloud could stock tank. And we already know that Cloud is a fantastic character to stock tank. And Pikachu can showcase plenty of that kill power, as we just saw. There's a bit of a team kill in there, but now the stock count is sitting heavily in favor of red team. Chris is looking a little worse for wear, sitting at 131%, and everyone's playing on the ledge right now. Unfortunate, but hey, that's why we stock tank. Chris has got to be careful about how he approaches. Miss Saiyan trying to look for the kill, while also simultaneously supporting Will, trying to just bully Cyber, get as much damage as they can on there.
Cyber, I think, is doing a really good job of holding his own against Will. I noticed him just sort of challenge DK Will, trying to, I would assume he wants to get up airs to challenge his landing. And he's just going past it all and recovering with no problem.
Cyber trying to use all that speed behind Sonic to break through these defenses, but a quick aerial from Will is going to allow the 2v1 situation to hit. And with already 58% built up onto Sonic, this is looking like it's going to be a doable situation, but Cyber definitely would have been wanting to sit pretty with less damage. Stylish way to take stage. I swear, that's one of the scariest things that Cyber does, when he's just willing to throw out the forward smash. And you knew just as well as I that he's ready to do it at any point.
That's what always separates top players from like mid-level players, is that they always go for these options that you would never expect, and it just works.
Both at high percentage. The 1v1 here is going to be pretty interesting because I feel... DI?
I don't know about that.
Hello?
Pretty sure you're supposed to hold the thumbstick and you don't die.
All right, very unfortunate last stock for Saiyan. However, they kept it extremely close. I feel like if they ran that back to Town and City, like they can get that back right away. Like, this is a very realistic set to see go to a Game 3. But big ups to Cyber being able to clutch it out from the 2v1. That down smash that separated Will and Saiyan was so well placed. And it was honestly just the right time in the tempo of the match because they were starting to really close in on him.
Especially because DK Will was forced to burn his limit to recover at that point. And I think that was a big game changer. They could have done any like throw combo into finishing touch, it would have been over like that.
Right. Pikachu especially known for having some filthy 2v1 combos. Like, the setups would have been amazing. But we got to get to that point if we want to see it. They're hovering. They're discussing. I really think Town and City's the pick, though. They managed the stage very well. And they even managed to hold their own well during the final destination portions of the stage where the platforms go away before they transition.
Right.
And that's what I was really worried about, was where that was the opportunity for Cyber and Chris to really just take advantage. Really take the stage back, get the damage on. They are going to run it back to Town and City. I feel like this is a really good choice on them. But let's see if it pays off.
I feel like PK Chris just needs to cool off a little bit, and they'll be, you know, they'll be fine. But you never know with him.
Yeah, he's always a bit of a loose cannon. The kid decides to play incredibly patient. He can camp you for hours some days. Other times, he really just wants to PK Thunder, even if he's not going to hit anything. Or at least that's how it feels. It seems that Blue Team's trying to have a bit more of an organized assault now. They're like trying to move in on the same time. They're trying to target one particular person. I feel like that's a really good way to take advantage of the team comp that Chris and Cyberman have. But leaving Cloud alone or leaving Pikachu alone can both be very dangerous. Right now it's not that big of a deal because we already see that Will has limit charged up. There's a decent amount of percentage on Miss Saiyan, but she's still able to move freely. And there it is, the separation from Blue Team. Really good way of taking advantage of how well Chris can dominate the air and how Cyber just has complete control of the ground right now. See, why does he do that?
I don't know.
Why?
I respect it, but also why? And there he goes again. He just wants to take a nap. He got tired. He's just going to lay there. Like, Pikachu just quick attacks right up to him and just lays there. Doesn't care. We talk about PK Chris making adjustments in order to, you know, not allow their opponents to adapt. And I don't know if that's what I was talking about, but you know what? It's fun to watch. I'm all with it.
At the very least, you can tell that these players are having fun.
Yeah. When you're able to tell PK Chris is having fun, then you know for sure it's a good game.
Yeah, usually, like, he's one of the players that definitely has his emotions more outwards when he plays.
Yeah, definitely.
And when he's having fun, when he's smiling, is when his nest is looking particularly crisp. That being said, of course, as a back air connects with him, sending him straight into the blast zone, and the percentages looking, you know, a bit lopsided, but overall, Red Team's been doing a lot better of a job of being able to turn a reversal onto Blue Team. Pikachu trying to contest with Sonic, but Cyberman's been doing an excellent job of putting hitboxes out to disrupt, as opposed to just going for his own combos.
Yeah, boxing with Sonic is very difficult to do. It's hard enough when you have to close distance on him, but like Cyberman in particular, even if you do close a distance, he knows how to space you out with his normals so well that it almost looks like there's no point.
This is exactly what I mean with Chris's Thunders. No, Cyberman was in a situation where he looked like he could have used a little bit of assistance to close out a stock, or just to alleviate some pressure because he was being surrounded by red team. Chris just PK Thunders off the ledge. Really unfortunate, but considering where the percentages sit for Will, if they can cap out that stock, this match can sit pretty evenly.
It's interesting because, like, Chris, like, I believe it was on Cyberman's second stock that he lost to limit cross slash. PK Chris was aware that he had to do something to save, so we sent a PK Thunder up to try to, like, nullify the hit and save him. So he knows what he's doing with PK Thunders, but, like, does he really?
Yeah, he's getting a bit antsy, and as I say that, Will coming in, trying to assist Miss Saiyan, but is unfortunately going to kill her off with the up air. Going to leave Will in the 2v1 situation. This is Cloud, though, with limit, and with pretty hefty percentages built onto both players of blue team. I thought that was going to get broken.
Interesting shield pressure.
Yeah, Will needs to figure out something fast to make this a 1v1 situation. He looks like he's going to target Chris. Considering the dead even percentages across blue team, I feel like sticking onto Chris might be a little bit more dangerous. Just because if you're going to leave Cyber in the 1v1 situation, we've already seen how well he can handle the 2v1. And neutral area not going to be able to kill with the sour spot. And way too off stage for back throw to the a threat from center. Limit back up once again. This is Will's opportunity to turn a reversal, but a quick back air from Chris is going to allow them to clutch out the set 2-0. All right, it's going to be back.
Stuff from Cyberman and PK, great.